listening to the sound.
DJ D. Roy.
All right.
In his mix.
We got surprises all over the place this morning. Good morning to you, family. Welcome once again to the Gospel Joy Morning Show. And I got some special people. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not hearing back my phone. Yeah, there we go. I was hearing my phone. We got some beautiful people in Africa that's gonna be joining us this morning. Beautiful peoples in Africa gonna be joining us this morning. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy like that. Crazy like that. All right, we going live to Africa this morning. And guess who showed up? Huh? Y'all want to know? Guess who's showing up this morning? It's the bishop himself. Bishop, how you doing? You have to unmute. We can't hear you, man. You have to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself over there. We're not hearing you at all. So touch a little something, and wheel and come back again. Let me come back to the bishop for a quick moment. Let's see if we can get him unmuted. There we go. I think I see him coming in now. Talk, let me hear you now.
Yeah, I'm in, but I'm not hearing you clearly.
Yeah, I hear you now. All right, we hearing you clear now, though. Yeah.
You hearing me clear?
Hey, beautiful man, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you, sir.
How is Africa treating you?
Look here, man, Africa is treating me very well. I'm actually in Nairobi now. Nairobi is the city.
All right.
And I'm actually, I have just a day or so to go. So it is now a time of relaxation. I'm actually doing schoolwork. And I thought I would just break to come to us from Africa. But I've had a very good 12 days.
Yeah, I see that.
Very, very good 12 days.
I see that.
I have learned so much in such a short time.
Wow.
And I really thank the Lord for the opportunity to be able to come. I'm sorry I wasn't able to come to you from the village. So that you would have seen like what we have grown to know as Africa. Because when you see me now, you see a pretty house and green grass.
Right.
That was not what my experience was when I was in a place called Awata. Awata is a very remote village, almost on the border of Uganda.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you see all of the things that you are accustomed to seeing in a picture. Like you see the hut, and you see the children who, a number of them are barefooted and stuff. But let me tell you something, man, is I have not ever seen honor like I've seen it since I came to Africa. Those people are just extremely respectful. And in terms of committing themselves to you, we never had a time to feel like a stranger. People were just there giving up their best to you. I mean, his service with a smile. Never got a chance to do nothing. Everybody know me like say I am my own toes. Never even got a chance to do that. And these were young men who were doing that. There are some ladies, they call them mamas. That's the African word for lady. And those people would come from 5:30 in the morning to serve myself and the other 6 missionaries who came. And I mean, they're not going home until 8 o'clock. And I learned something from them. There's a meal that they have that they call the ugali. That's like a staple meat for them. Anywhere at all they go in Africa, everybody wants ugali. Everybody eat ugali.
Right.
And they tell you that they'll have that for the day and that will keep them for the entire day. I really had some serious touching experiences, especially as is related to the children, because when the children came, and I thought I would have given them a little treat, so I went to the supermarket and I got some stuff, like biscuit and thing. And when I look and see, they were giving the children like 2 biscuits each. I said, no, this can't really work with me.
Right.
And I went back to the supermarket and cleared out every biscuit were in there.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, man, I go down there and clear out every biscuit, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I saw at one stage they were somebody came to ask for like soap, bath soap.
Mm.
And one soap I cut in three and I give to one somebody. I mean, the
Mm.
truth is that I'm enough shame to talk. Me go on my bed and cry. I
Mm-hmm.
cried. I cried the first night when we went to the village.
Mm-hmm.
The children would not go to bed because they knew we were coming.
Right.
It's a group of seven. Five came in before us, and there's another young man and myself. He came from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
We met up in New Jersey because we flew out of New Jersey into Germany,
Right.
and then from Germany into Nairobi. When we went the night, we flew into a place called Kisume, and then 2 hours drive from there into the place called Awata. We reached like after 11 in the night, and those children were waiting up for us
Wow.
just to see us and to make sure that we get
Mm.
there safe.
Mm-hmm.
That movement, man, can't speak me no stay so. And that's a people
Right,
stay, people
right.
want to go in bed
Right.
and they
Right.
want to
Right.
play them games and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the supermarket first and I still was satisfied. I went back a third time and I make sure that all of the children have their own plates, they have their own cup. DJ, one of the days though I said I wanted to treat them to ice cream, and I was told that it don't make sense to buy the ice cream because where we are from, the village,
Uh-huh.
the ice cream are gonna melt up. They say me I buy the ice cream, put it in them. And when you put ice together with ice, it was
Yeah.
a way of keeping longer. I bought 40 ice cream. There was about 35 children. Those children having ice cream for the first time in their life. Me and you can't imagine that.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
First time in their life they were
Mhm.
having ice cream.
Wow. Wow.
It was a very humbling experience for me too,
Mm-hmm.
because I slept in a tent.
Mm-hmm.
Me always I see people that camp out in the back of the yard in a little tent. When that became a reality for me,
Right.
it was never an issue. It was never an issue any at all. Because we had, it's three of us as ministers who slept in the tent.
Mm-hmm.
So, you have a little mattress and blanket. I mean, the first night did really count because even as we speak,
Right.
it's getting a little nippy. I should have had on something little thicker. But one thing with the African, they've been always listen broiling hot. Maybe not coat,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
breaker and missing some the puffy thing they want to wear when they don't have winter. Some of them stuff belong there. But it was a beautiful, a rich and a rewarding experience. We were supposed to train 110 pastors.
Mm-hmm.
With the COVID regulations. There were some things that caused that not to happen. So we had about 87 people, which is still much. All of those weren't pastors. It was pastors and leaders and even members of the congregation who came.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had 4 days of training, Monday to Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
The training was from like 8:30 to 5:30.
Right.
And those people come out 2 hours before the training start. I mean, 6:30 me get about my tent.
Yeah.
And I got started now because somebody and all them something there.
Yeah.
And when I look at the people outside with that jacket,
A weight
pan training beside them, I say,
Wow.
there's a lot we can learn from these people.
Yes. So true.
We are going to church and we are crawling up 2 hours late.
Right.
Hope so we catch them before the benediction.
Wow.
And these people are there waiting. They are so appreciative, stuff. And there are things that the Lord did on my heart for them because they cannot go without my clothes. Them still go, who care?
Right.
It's just a blessing to somebody.
That's right.
And I'm very grateful that while I was here, there were persons who sent donation, and that helped me to go out and to buy stuff. DJ, think about it and me buy it. Anything at all that is going to make somebody's life comfortable.
Right.
I did that. When I realized, and we can't talk this because we are family, things that the young girls need for that very important time in their lives. Yeah, man, trust me. Me have 4 daughters and I mean 3 daughters, and I me go to supermarket at my house and me pick up anything them need. I'm not ashamed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm very grateful that I had that kind of exposure, experience, and mindset because me bring it come down here to because the place where we stay is like the missions have those things there, but it's like when they have them little thing, them have to just come and they come ask for one. Me not end of that. They must get them own something out of them yard.
That's right.
And I went to the supermarket and I don't ask it. I didn't go down there. And so one of the things that is happening out of all of this is that I'm literally going to be starting a foundation to help that area of Africa Kenya alone has 47 million people. Yesterday when we were coming into Nairobi, I saw children on the streets. I mean, that broke my heart. They were wiping glass and they were begging money and all of that. But the beauty about all of that is that these people are a beautiful set of people. They're happy. Because I'm going to tell you something. You see, anything at all where you don't know, say, you not have, I'm trying to see if I can get on. So I'm bend and say, come outside. Hold on. Oh, somebody saying good morning. I'm saying that. When you don't miss, well, you don't know, it's not bad.
Right. True.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things too that I found very strange and fascinating is the law and the discipline. You know, the road is a different case because yesterday the one who did a 4-lane traffic, there was no order, but nobody now had an accident. I was asking about the laws because we went to the supermarket. Now me buy my bag of something.
Right.
And everybody knows that me into African clothes and me go buy my big old shit like African material. And when I look, the guy parked the bike. Now they call the bikes border.
Border. Okay.
I said, 2 away and the bike back. Now I've not gone on a bike in about 40-something years.
Wow.
Not since my father's bike, so I've not gone on a bike. But bike is the quickest way of transportation.
Right.
And they call it border. One night we said we're going out to eat. Them would not allow us to eat. And it was the rider and 3 of us on the back of the bike. But when we went to buy the grocery and the material, I noticed that when we were going in the supermarket to another supermarket, the guy left the grocery on the back of them. I said, wait, I want to keep right. I said, well, man, to logo left my thing on the bike. I'm told you can't steal.
Right.
You cannot steal. Stealing is a big crime. They're not going to jail and they're going to beat you and beat you hard.
Yeah.
And it depends on what you steal.
Oh.
Also told like they might burn.
Wow.
They man light you. Throw tire up and you and light you. So people not thief, period. And I'm told that if somebody steals something and the village come to discipline them and you beg for them, you'll get disciplined too. Because it is like they say they have come to help you.
Yeah.
And you kind of refuse them to help and all of them something there. You know, it's humbling to see how the ministers live. I saw one of the huts and I wanted to take a picture of the hut. And it was the minister's home next door to the place. And he said to me, you want to go inside? And I said, well, yeah. Boy, DJ, it was very humbling. Yeah, I'm going to say this straight. Somehow we have some nice house where we live in and we don't know it. And when the rain and fall, we have 2 little leaks. Not about the Jamaicans now. Then there's some who stop complaining about the man's little hut. It can't hold a bed just on a table. Straight. There's a pastor. There was somebody else who came. People come from like 11 miles.
Right.
And now walk.
Jesus.
And DJ, they walk to the meetings in the morning. And they walk from the meetings in the evening. And they get there on time. And we live across the road from church, around the corner from church. And we have bus and car. And there are some of us who religiously show up at church late. You know, but those people, and I tell you something, they worship. Oh God, those people sing and dance. We couldn't keep up with them, brother.
Wow.
But me here said the ugali with them eat, but I couldn't manage the ugali because it's made from corn. And when they call it maize and it's the white one, they don't want the yellow one. They say the yellow one is sweet. You don't have no taste, it's bland. But that's what they love, and they don't eat with knife and fork. They eat with their hands. You know, and I tell you something, man, it was
humbling.
and still is a beautiful experience. They have a day and a half to go. Wow. And I'm basically just relaxing now. I'm at the Airbnb, that's why you probably see other little nights. Let me see the girl stand up and go the little.
You have a nice background.
I'm sorry that I wasn't around where you could see the huts and the village people. Oh, I went on the safari. We went on the safari near to the end of Kilimanjaro. And why me gonna cut off some? Not only something right.
No, we're seeing you good though. Don't worry, man. We're seeing you, man.
You're not a DJ, but I don't know why I'm not hearing you. And my volume is all the way up. In call volume is up. You can't turn to play something so something can't listen to yourself.
No, my
so thing, we went to the safari. It was 3 hours from here. But that was a good one. So I see lion and tiger and monkey and water buffalo and elephant and all them something there. Ostrich and everything. So all in all, it was a beautiful experience. I'm very grateful that I came. I made very good friends. The ministry was really appreciated. In fact, they were begging me to extend my ticket, but I don't think I operate like that. If I come somewhere and I plan to go at a particular time, that's when I want to come. But God's willing and stuff, in very short order, I'll be back here because the need for ministry is great.
It's great, right?
I mean, the amount of persons who come up to you, they hug you, they literally cried. They tell you, oh, you have helped them. And there were people who were really very open and honest. We talk about one of the times I was talking about forgiveness, in one of the things, because I did pastoral thing and they did something on romance, they did warfare in music and something else. I don't remember what the other course was. But, as you share and the Holy Spirit lead you to talk about things, to talk about those, there was one minister who came who was really having some serious issues with his mother-in-law, and all of that had to do over land. And he was saying that, boy, I really came and helped him because he was able to make peace with them. The next day, we know other people fail 2 and 3 years and talk with the law, understand. And right enough, and you cut it off and something and stuff. and with that church, a fight over Mike.
My God.
A fight over who? Because I'm going to tell you something too. One of the things that it pointed out to me is the whole matter of learning submission, because I came with a group from America that is called Awake America 365. I must have said that to you already because your radio station and them have something in common. The
365, okay.
There was a pastor who was in charge. He is younger than I am in terms of age. He is younger than I am in terms of ministry, but he was in charge. And so he was the one making the decision. He made all the decisions because they are really organized and structured.
Right.
And I mean, I had to subject myself to somebody as a pastor, to another pastor who is younger than I, who is less experienced than I am, who is younger than I am in the field. But it was never an issue. And I'm going to tell you this. I saw what it was for people to have true Christian submission. Submission is a bad word in church. And there are some of us who just have some rotten behavior, and we don't think so we can submit ourselves to anybody. I had to subject myself to someone who was appointed by his church to be the leader. I came in as a guest, but I also came in as a part of the team. They make all the decisions. They decide when we fly, where we fly. They decide where we go, when we go. They decide when we have devotion. And I never subject myself to that.
Yes, sir.
And it was never a problem because you cannot teach people to do things that you are not prepared to do yourself.
That's correct.
And I mean, I felt like I knew those people all of my life. One of them I knew because she came on a mission trip to Jamaica in January. So I knew her. There's the other young man who we came together from New Jersey. I only met him at the airport. And the others, I only met them when I got here. So I've only known them for like about 12 days.
Right.
And then I said to myself, it's like I have known these people all of my life. I have never seen a fuss between us in the one day. The women who cook in the kitchen, the African women, I had to commend them because 8 women in a kitchen. 8.
Yeah.
8 women in a kitchen.
And survive. And they survive.
Days. No fuss, no fight because one woman was in charge.
Yeah.
And everybody took orders. You think we can do something like that? I have one bagger attitude long time.
Right.
And I've learned a lot. And I thank God for the experience and the exposure. And one of the things that I learned more than anything else is that while we do a church, a fight, and a kill off each other, if we go spit in our mic, people out here that need to hear the gospel. People really out here that need to hear the gospel.
Right.
Yeah. So that's my African experience, sir. And I thank the Lord for the opportunity to be able to come.
Yeah.
To serve and to be a blessing to somebody. There's a pastor. I mean, he really impressed me. That man is in full-time ministry in Africa. Because I remember the Sunday morning when I went to church, I was asking the missionary, the pastor who was in charge, what would be a very good offering, to give. So I asked him if 200 shillings was good enough, because I carried US. That I would have given US as offering, but at the bank they don't change less than 20 US. So I say, all right, I'm gonna deal with them shillings. And I was told that evening church for the entire month they may collect something like 200 shillings. That is equated to $2.
Oh wow.
Can you imagine that, brother?
Oh wow. Wow. What?
Can you imagine that? What? And then there's this gentleman who there's a lot of boys who are on the street. They join gangs. They leave home for different reasons. Some of them are orphans. Some of them can't deal with the restriction and the hunger. So them dip on the street at hustle. So on the street now they form a family. They make a like they become a family, but they're into gangs. And I'm told that they sniff glue just to suppress the hunger. This pastor goes out every single Tuesday. Today's what? Today, my last look of the day. Today Wednesday, right?
Yes.
He goes out Tuesdays and Wednesdays to feed them. Now, this pastor also has 6 biological children, and he adopted 12 children, which means that he has 18 children at home. Himself and his wife, 20, and his 106-year-old mother is still alive. 21 persons in a home. Yet this man, every single Tuesday and Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday, is going out to feed these boys on the street. Wow. He sent me some pictures, some of which I will send to you. So when I start the foundation, one of the things that I'm going to do is to make sure that on a monthly basis, he gets at least $500 because this man is, yesterday they fed 200 boys.
Wow.
200 boys.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm saying to we in the Western world, we have dash of food. We have Thanksgiving and the amount of food we dash away and waste. Those people don't waste anything. DJ, somebody carried a bunch of banana, and like I eat speckled banana. From the start, get soft and I want it. You should see the children. I saw this is what now broke my heart. I saw these to the children when I went out there to feed them. Had 3 of them had mangoes eating. DJ, one of the mango looked like what we call turn mango. So you saw the yellow in the mango.
Right.
2 of them, DJ, the mango whitey. They said, Jesus Christ, that must have got one of the people in the mouth. So I was asking one of the bishops about it. Why do they eat it like that? And he said that hunger caused that. So I said to him, it's the same one who do the food, because it's like we became very close and I was learning from him. And I really admire his sincerity and his integrity. You know, and he was saying that, I was saying to him, say, now go burn them out. Him say, yeah, but they're hungry.
Wow.
DJ, green mango.
Yeah.
And him just bite it, so like it's nobody's business. Wow. All right. I went to buy some orange. And they are navel fruit orange. But the orange, I don't really like how we know them ripe. They were like kind of greenish. And I mean, you can't eat it because navel fruit orange, a hybrid orange. Let me sit down because so we can read some comments. Navel fruit orange, hybrid orange. And you know, while some of them like when we cut them so I can't eat it. And I was asking another pastor, why don't they make it into no so them eat it? That's green. So one day I peel an orange. It was too sour for me to have. So we cut orange into the top little, the bottom big. I called one of the young men. I said, would you like to have this? And the paper said, the boy with the orange. The other thing say, the orange is in a big style. But thank God for that. Thank God for that. Thank God for the experience. Thank God that God created a need or a burden on my heart. And I'm also very grateful that there are many people who have committed to helping me. Let me tell them, all them have to give me is, I found out that 25 US, 25 American dollars per month can send a child to school, and that includes taking care of lunch, uniform, book, and paying the teacher. 25 US. Wow. Me did not look like Bob Marley, so I'm saying, me they go get my haircut yesterday. We went to this mall that's called the Galleria, and so I saw a barber shop that was proper. It's in the mall, so when at the back road, the one little man have a little razor and stuff. DJ, when I went in, I asked how much for a haircut. They say about $4. So when me go in and tell me 5, I tell them no. I say, I asked before me coming here, my ear says 4. But when I went into the barber shop, and I noticed that me get a proper haircut, their instrument is placed in a UV sanitizer. I never even know that exists.
Wow.
You ever book up UV sanitizer yet, sir?
No, sir.
I didn't know that exists.
Wow.
And after the haircut, I got shampooed. I got a hot towel. I get a head massage.
In
I
Africa,
get a neck massage.
Yes,
I get a shoulder massage. I said, no, man. Under no circumstances I'm going to come out here. Come on, don't negotiate $4 already.
Right.
Which would have been $4. Hello. For a haircut and shave. Man shave.
Right.
Wash me ear.
Yeah.
Give me a hot towel.
Yeah.
But neck massage, head massage, shoulder massage. No man, me have to tip the barber big.
Yeah.
And tip the lady where do that big.
That's right.
I'm gonna pay them $6.
Right. Wow.
So I end up pay twice the amount that they asked for. I still never feel justified. And I said to myself, say, you know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And I thank God for the beauty of the experience. I'm happy. And Africa is definitely going to be a place that I'll be coming back to in short order. And keeping in touch with them.
We definitely have to help out with that foundation.
Second?
That foundation, when you do the foundation. I'm sorry you didn't have a headphone in, so you can hear us better. But I may have the let me. I'm going to be walking a little bit. Yeah. Let me see if I can probably get the headphone because there's a headphone upstairs. So let me see how that goes. Oh, I'm going to actually take it into where I'm staying. All right now. So all right, we're getting a little tour. We're getting a little tour there. We'd love to help out with the foundation, man. When you get it up and running, we'll help out with that as much as we can. And thing. We for those of you who are just joining us, we are live in Africa with the bishop himself, and he's giving us a rundown of what is happening, and we only have a couple more days there, so I think he's probably frozen right now. So let me see if when he start moving again. I think he lost signal. So when he start moving again, there he is. Yeah, there he is. When he start moving around again, then we'll put him back on screen. But so staying at it's awesome, just awesome to be connected with him this morning. We missed him last week, and a couple of weeks now we've missed him because he was preparing and then he traveled. And they're doing great things in Africa, and we're looking forward to his return, safe return. He got cut off, so we're gonna wait to hear from him once again. When he gets back on, we'll connect with him one more time, man. All right, I see him trying to get back on, so unmute your mic. All right. I'm not hearing it, though, Rev. Not hearing it at all. Try and plug it out and plug it back in. Plug out the headphone and plug it back in. There we go. I'm hearing that now. But not you. I heard what you did, but I'm not hearing you now. Yeah, we're not getting anything from you. Once it's plugged in, we're not hearing anything from you. So you have to switch it. You have to switch it in the Zoom. I'm not hearing nothing you're saying, sir. There we go.
Bring me on yet. I will come back on. Let me get that. And I have a AirPod. Set an AirPod. Let me go and find it.
All right, there we go, sir. All right, no problem, man.
Joy with DJ D
It's an early morning church matter. Early morning church matters and church connection. With the bishop himself in Africa. Nathaniel Basse. Yeshua. Amashia. Let me say good morning. Let me say good morning to Alicia Harry, Angie Collier, Avis McGriff, Carmelita Joseph Bailey, Gloria Query. Good morning to you. Lola Das, I see you. Hillary Lamb, God bless you. Christopher Rose, Glenda Taylor, Joy Dallas, Linda Sapp Cooper, Vivek Walker. Good morning to you, family. Trying to reconnect with our bishop this morning, with Pastor Gifton this morning, all the way in Africa. All right. I think we're seeing the bishop once again in him nice headphone stuff. And him can't hear me now too. See my smile, him can't hear me now, man.
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
I see then that's before the long time. Then buy you the thing. You understand me? You not use it. You understand me? I say.
my son would have been disappointed. They got me this and other stuff for my birthday also.
What did I mean,
My
say?
son looked at what, and then sitting there.
Because,
Yeah, smart watch and the works.
you see that now? You see, all your ears get smart. You see what I say? Your ears can't hear me now. You get the expensive things about now, use them up. You understand me?
You know, there's a lesson in all of that, sometimes the Lord bless us with some things, and they are complain and we are live below our standard.
Yes, sir.
When God has given us something. And it's funny, DJ, I tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to organize myself yesterday.
Right.
And I put my stuff together, like the iPod in a little pouch with my pen and some highlighters, because I said when I'm going to be traveling tomorrow, I just want to have my stuff together.
Uh-huh.
So, I have to touch and search and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I look for it from morning and I find it. And just now, as you say that, and this one now work out, I go find it. So, the GL365 is a blessing.
See it there? See it there,
just
man?
open up the way. Look at Sister Harry saying that my ears look expensive.
Man, ears look expensive, man. Ears look rich in the ear pods.
Yeah, I think at my ripe old age.
Yeah, I was saying
like
to you. I was saying to you earlier on that once we get this foundation thing up, man, I would love for us to be a part of that, where we can do a fundraiser every year for that foundation for us to be able to send at least 100 kids. We want to send 100 kids to school. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and even when I was teaching them, one of the questions I asked, Kenya has 47 million.
Right.
Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
And Africa.
Mm-hmm. Kenya alone, yeah.
And a lot of people are suffering, but DJ, one of the things that I believe, if you can change one life at a time,
that's right.
And I'm going to tell you what the Lord and me have to do. And the Bible says, if we walk out and boast, we are a family and we can talk, because I believe there are persons who have listened to us through this medium. Mm-hmm. That has helped me to come into Africa. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, people say, "No, thing come give me. Come up on my own brother." Right, I have them kind of money. They still say, and people came on board, and everybody know me in my African clothes. Them all me love them and stuff. But when the Lord laid on my heart that I must give them away, I gave them away without even thinking twice. Because DJ, we can't make them the over again.
Yeah, of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
When you look at one of the days when one of the pastors came, my heart was so broken. The man was in a jacket, and when you look on the shirt, them Avan, the color Nyami, and you don't bother them,
Right.
And which part we come from.
Nah, we're
not criticized.
Yeah, we're not weird.
The own shirt Nyami, so. That's what him have. Right. And then I'm saying this because we are speaking as a family. Mm-hmm. I think one of my favorite little African clothes that me decided I go keep. The Lord told me, a young man, and said to me, "Don't laugh, it's not funny." And I had over time to obey the Lord. Yeah. But DJ, you know what was good about that? What was good about that? Is that when I got back into Nairobi, the young man sent me a picture. By the time he went back home from the conference,
stop it.
His aunt had died. His aunt had died. She was murdered by her husband. And so the funeral was about 2 days after. The guy sent me a picture in the outfit. Wow. In that one jeans slippers. I said to myself, say, oh, DJ, when you look on some of the pastors and them clothes, them iron it. It don't bother them. Right. It don't bother them, brother. It don't bother them. It don't bother them, and the people them come and them worship. There was a need for personal things, for personal hygiene and stuff. I'm not saying that they're discriminatory. We're just saying that sometimes we have these things and we don't know what we have. Right. We don't know where we are.
I will never complain.
Look at the man, me see the woman and the children carrying water. As I was asking one of the pastors, at what age these children start to carry water? him say about 5 or 6, and we are some big old tough teenager. After we are, but they want to make their own bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, when I look the children going to school, walking for miles, you know, you probably would notice a number of things. The girls' hair, the hair is shaven. Is a part of the school regulation. Once you are in school, your hair has to be shaven as a girl.
Oh,
you can't
wow.
get we're not putting a big style, so nobody can hype on nobody.
Right.
Then because I ask a lot of things about the culture. One of the things I ask about is the whole matter, the dowry, because when a man marrying, he must pay the father a dowry. And when the father in the girl's life, you said that he must pay it. It's 12 cows and 4 goats in a brother.
Wow.
But the thing is that you can't have a payment plan. If you don't have a light one time, you can't go.
Right.
But over time, you have to pay for it. And listen, if the wife dies and the dowry isn't paid up in full, she can't be buried.
Wow.
She cannot be buried. Yeah, but the culture is slowly changing. But one of the things that I would really love is that the culture of accommodating doesn't change. As a matter of fact, the village that we were in, one of the chief for the village came to the meeting, and after he left, I was asking some questions while I was there, and the young man was explaining to me that he has a responsibility to ensure that when you come here as a visitor, you are well protected. You cannot be harmed. And they also ensure that you are treated the best way. Nobody can do it. Them can't hold you and rob you. They can't rape you. Because anybody does that, you bring a bad reputation, one, on the village. And number 2, you are accountable to the police chief for ensuring that your visitors are well taken care of. And I also learned that it's a part of their culture. They literally teach their children to be kind to strangers. Those people are accommodating, man. DJ, I saw something that I've never seen. So Christopher, so if you have all 6 daughters, you're all right.
You need some more daughters.
She get them only for cow and goat and sitting there.
Right.
Look here. And we have a payment plan there. We want the whole life. Because I did ask the question, and suppose her father is not involved in her life. Them say them no business. They have to pay the man the cow and the goat. And it's nothing to them. I saw things. Yes. Oh Lord, this part of it now. Because we had bottled water. Because we were told, and even we brush teeth and stuff, is the bottled water we use. But we shower from, they have a well. And the water is what you call it, is not pure, it's not purified. What do you call it when the water runs through something?
Spring?
Huh?
Spring water?
Is a well.
Well. Okay, that's from a well.
The water is purified. Call it that. It runs through something that purifies the water.
The filter.
But when you were going on the road, filtered, that's the word. When you turn 56, you can't remember everything.
Yeah, man.
Hey, careful when you say no, that's I tell you. We went for a walk, and when they showed us this, it's like a river.
Yeah.
And that was the drinking water. DJ, not even bathe in that much more drinking.
Wow.
No. But they also filter that. But all of that filter 40,000 times. Me not drink it.
Right.
It didn't look too clean to me. No, sir. No. That not happen. But I noticed that the ladies, when they are washing, they don't stoop. They don't sit. They bend. So them bum is up in the air.
Yeah.
And they will bend like that for the longest while washing. But let me tell you something that blessed me. I saw the ladies wash the blanket because after the conference over, people stayed on the compound because the place was normal. It was originally a boys' home, but the government had shut it down for whatever reason. And so you have the bunk beds and stuff, and they have the blankets and things because it really get cold in the night, real cold in the night. And because me sleep in a one long sleeve something, one shirt, one big old sweater, and a 2 thick blanket until cowl. So Look here, man. Me is Jamaican. Me used to miss, but it's very hot in the days. But
Right.
like now, even where I'm sitting now, it's a little cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotten very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the latest DJ. I saw something, and I took pictures of it. It's on Facebook, so some people can see it if you got my Facebook page.
Right.
Me see women, or four women really folding a blanket,
Mm-hmm.
each to a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see all those men hold the blanket, how they fold it, oh my God, DJ, that taught me the
Right.
value of teamwork.
Teamwork. Uh-huh.
Because for me, I simple things bless me, Simple, 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 simple.
Mm-hmm.
Sister Gloria, look here, we really take things for granted. We
Wow.
really take things for granted. Trust me. Yeah, man. And when I saw all the ladies fold the blanket together,
Mm-hmm.
and it neat, one over the end, one over the end,
Mm-hmm.
they came meet up together, bring it together. Then they stretched it out. Then they came and meet it together. Oh my God, it was a beautiful experience, and I'm glad I
Mm-hmm.
captured that on pictures. So if anybody got my Facebook page, you will see all of the pictures. You will see the pictures of the safari. You will see the pictures of myself and the children. Oh God, those children are so loving. They want touching on your head. They
Right.
want hold on by
Right.
your hand. Then when we were leaving, they were crying. That partner of me couldn't leave me. Come me ball every night. They got my head. Every
Bali
night,
Bali.
no, I'm serious. Every night that I lay down there, I cried, and
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning crying also because I said to the Lord, say some little things that we complain about,
Right.
some little DJ where we complain about and go on like we ungrateful
Mm-hmm.
and so people are walk 11 miles to church, and we
Mm-hmm.
have Uber, and we have car, and
Mm-hmm.
we have bus and train, and we don't want to go.
I
But
can't reach.
there's a gentleman that blessed me. He is a pastor. He could be about 76. Something is wrong with one of his legs. And DJ, the man have one pole where he walk with him. Now have crutches like us. Our cane is like a piece of tree. Is like maybe it's about 8 feet tall, and that's what him use to
Mm.
maneuver to walk. And he's at the conference every day, and he is there early. A lady came and when I was praying for some people, because the Lord laid on my heart to pray for them and to really anoint their eyes and their ears. But when a woman came and stood before me, the Lord just led me to stoop down before her, and I held on to her 2 feet. The lady came back after we broke up,
Mm-hmm.
just hugging me and thanking me because she said she come there 2 foot was swollen and she could hardly walk.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she couldn't understand why I was doing that because she didn't say anything to me. And when you talk about immediate healing, the lady lift up her frock and show me her foot.
Mm-hmm.
Or she come the swollen. And now they went down because those people have childlike faith
Right.
and
Right.
they're
Right.
believing God. Yeah, man. Yep.
Wow.
I thank the Lord for that. And I'm sorry that we didn't do a program from that end, but going forward, when we're in that kind of a setting, we'll do something again so we can see some of the things there and see some of the children. I
Yeah.
did some Facebook lives so the children are on it, you will see them. And then I went on the day of the tree. We did Facebook Live, and I didn't do it because I had to try to show nobody say, Megan, that's not what that was about.
Mm-hmm.
But there were people who sent money, and they said to me, Rev, we want to see the children. And I told the people who were around,
Mm-hmm.
who was speaking to them, tell
Mm-hmm.
them to be them themselves. We don't want them represented dirty.
Right. 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 Right.
I find out that a lot of people were asking for sponsors. Them look for the dirtiest child in Africa,
Right.
put them on their lap, and they used to fly a pitch on the picnic them
Right. Right.
and
Right.
fly in the
Cause they're trying to sell a false pretense. You know what I mean?
and then go down out this and them look here. If people want to help,
Yeah.
you don't have to present a bad
That's correct.
situation.
That's
And
correct.
I did not. I feel like if I did that to the children, they would have been violated.
Mm.
Mrs. First day when them come and see them barefooted, it make me ball. But that's not how I want to present them. Thank God the missionaries had brought cracks and all those children got cracks. And the cracks can't done so quick.
Right. Right. Right.
That's what I'm saying. But I did not want to present the children dirty and stuff. So I told them, fix up on yourself because we're going to take pictures. Because a part of the foundation presentation is that I must have pictures. I mean, I want me not violate the people and present them dirty.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
not going to happen. That's not
Mhm.
going to happen no day at all. But people were saying, Rep, please let us see the children and stuff. So that was the reason why I did that because remember issue with people, I give people things and I put up them picture on Facebook. I have a big, serious issue with that.
Yeah.
To do that.
Or them have to go live.
Just because
them have to go live for sure, so them a do it. They go live.
Look here, sir. Yeah, man. So I thank God for that, and I thank God for that experience.
Right.
You know, and to God be the glory.
Mm-hmm.
God be the glory. God be the glory, sir. So
man, we follow you on Facebook, man. I've been watching you trying to dance and all kind of stuff, and I'm like, no.
Well, look here.
You do everything else good, but the dance thing not gonna work.
You go live and dance and make we see. We can make a comparison.
Yeah. You ever see me go live on Facebook with you?
I come the big preacher, but the dance part never right. The people love me, leave me alone.
But said the dance part never right. And the ladies, that first video with you, the ladies and the kids, and thing, I'm gonna say, yeah, try to do a little hop in and hop out thing, and I say.
DJ, there was no ladies there, all of those were children,
Oh, wow.
And what they were doing, I didn't know that they were rehearsing for a presentation on Sunday morning in church.
Oh.
But I am over there, I'm here. Hey, look here, the little boy's drum was a like a oil, something that oil come into.
Yeah, and like a bucket.
Empty. And they used to carry water, but that one was broken. And I used to the drum.
Play the drum.
Wow. We have some sanctified musician at our church then. if the thing off, then tap play. Look here, me say it already, me say it again.
Right.
The man sanctified keyboard player and drummer. If it now go out, them want it to go, them tap play. This boy was beating on a plastic drum. And look here. In that setting, not one day I miss the keyboard and the drums. And when we go to church Sunday morning time, if the keyboard man not show up and the drummer, we feel so we can't worship.
Sing. Yeah.
And those people have a harmony.
Waiting on the musician.
Yeah,
they can sing, man.
And without any training. DJ. And without any training. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Sister Hillary say if you go live and dance, then she say she want to see.
Sister Hillary say what? Sister Hillary is one. She's one of them who go live dancing too. I don't understand that, but that's a whole different show. That's a whole different church matter.
No, are you she want to go live? She not talk about she. She prove herself. Are you where we at? But DJ, God bless you. May I go back to the schoolwork now?
Yes, sir.
May I have some schoolwork to do so. I'm going to jump up on that now. But thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, man. No problem, man.
You got a piece of Mama Africa. Yes. Let me show you on the Gazi. So we have Gazi, one of them things. All the people think, hey, look here, the sky.
Yeah, take us on a little tour. Let me see that house there. Oh, nice. Woo, lovely.
Gazi, but this is where I stay. It's a Airbnb. So the missionaries have gotten this. This is there. This is where we stay.
So you're in the penthouse.
Hello?
They have you in the penthouse.
Call it that now.
Call it that. I love it. I love it.
I can shower now.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So this is the property, and I'm serious about COVID because look here. This is at the. You have to wash your hand, right? Yeah, so.
We're not seeing anything now, but you're frozen a bit.
But they use this thing and them turn them here. Wash your hands, please. And I'm gonna tell you something. Some people were asking, so
All right, hold on. You're losing signal. You're losing signal where you're at.
I wanted to use it.
You might be going too far. Oh my goodness! I think we're losing him. Pot cover. Gloria, where you need pot cover for Gloria?
Quiet, weird man.
We're losing you, man. We're losing you. You're going too far from the signal. All right, there we go. I figured we would have lost him because we could hear the signal dying.
Yeah, we're back.
All right, there you go. There you go. Yes,
Yeah,
your signal was going fading.
Yeah, man, that's that thing because I moved. So we are. I mean, there are really COVID serious everywhere you go to watch. And you know what was nice about the church that we had this Sunday? What we call a oil bottle, like a gallon bottle.
Uh-huh.
That's what they put their water in,
Mm-hmm.
and they stick you know what we call a zinc nail. They stick and the zinc nail to the handle. So you pull out the zinc nail and the water come out and you wash your hand.
Oh,
You just keep it
wow.
moving right. Oh yeah, very fast. Just keep that in. Just keep that in
I
and
love it.
then become something. Then you know, so me go down and go back up fever grass.
Well, I did. That's where it come from. That's,
You know who dry some fever grass and decides to make can't go to America.
I remember you saying that. You told us a bunch of stuff that you were gonna try and take with you.
Yeah, man, me have grass. That may I tell you now. Yeah, man. So that's that. DJ, love and blessings.
Yes,
Blessings
sir.
to everyone. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, man. You the same, sir. You the same, and we're looking forward to seeing you, man.
See.
All right, we're losing the bishop. We're losing the bishop. We're losing the bishop. We're losing the bishop now. Sir, if you're hearing me, all the best, man. And we'll talk to you real soon. All right. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. And be safe over there. Take care of yourself. All right. Be safe over there, man.
Jesus is our